Hey guys, Leda here for NERDSHOCK, and today we're going to continue with Living World Season 3 in Guild Wars 2 and actually kick off Episode 2. So let's open up the hero panel and check out where we left off. So Rising Flames play this episode. Let's see. So our next story step will be Taimi's game. Travel to Mordremoth. Use the gate in Mordremoth to travel to Mordremoth. Okay, we can do that. So let's go to the gate.
I fought for years in the Mist War. I know what it's like. You know.
And tune the gate to Taimi's secret lab.
Wonder if the commander brought that disrespectful Sylvari this time.
Oh dear.
Forced to mingle with the rabble.
Okay, interact.
Final phase complete. Passcode accepted. Gate relay 04687 activated.
Sweet. So we don't have to do a little mini game, nor do we have to fight golems. So let's go into the gate.
Taimi, please tell me there was some sort of calculations error. Primordus is really active?
An error? You think I made it? Hey, good to see you too.
Sorry. I didn't think we'd be dealing with another dragon so soon.
About that, I have some good news and bad news.
What's the bad news?
Great idea. Good news first. Feast your eyes and blindfolds on this.
Different tile on the ground. Impressive.
No, this is another one of Mordremoth's secrets I discovered. Stand there and you'll be ported to this crazy simulation room the Novans developed but never finished.
And you finished it?
Well, no, I couldn't, figure it out.
What's that?
I couldn't figure it out, okay? Just so happens to fall outside my giant, incredibly deep pool of knowledge. Whatever, it works now. I called in Moto, an Asura with some experience in that realm. He got it up and running for me.
What's it do?
It can process numerous experimental theories, but the Mordremoths developed it to test themselves against various Primordus minions. Want to check it out?
Sure. It'll be helpful to find out what we're about to go up against.
Perfect! It'll also help me run some numbers and see what the room's capable of.
Interesting. Okay, start the simulation.
Booting up, hold please. Okay, wave 1 incoming, folks!
Ready, Whitlock?
It's fake fighting. How hard can it be?
I'll note any patterns or specific attacks I see while you're taking care of business. They'll only help us out when we face the real deal.
Okay.
Done some amazing work here, Taimi. When do you ever sleep?
No time for that, Commander. It was one thing going against Mordremoth. Of course, you want to save the planet, but being Asura and facing Primordus...
Well, I hope you know we're all behind you. I thought we had our hands full with Caudecus and Lazarus, but I think we can squeeze in a quick trip to the Shiver Peaks to take down a dragon.
Well, there's a little more I haven't told you yet. According to what I documented, Primordus is awake. You know this. But here's the more part. It's moved! Tunneled its way down to the Fire Islands, south of Maguma.
If we know where it is now, let's just go knock on its door and give it a welcome basket.
Why did it move?
I posit Mordremoth's death and the subsequent magic release must have jump-started Primordus. And then, with a lot of energy pooling in the south, what better place to feed?
So it relocated to get more powerful. Great.
Okay. Okay, so there's a little status bar at the right top corner. We can kind of keep an eye, well, on our progress, even though, fortunately, at this point, it's not that super intense.
That feels good.
Okay, and though.
Tell you just a tiny bit more. It's the bad news part.
Go on.
You ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. Maybe you should sit down. No, stand. Stay standing. Okay, here it is. Jormag is also active.
What? How can you be sure? I thought most of this tech was focused on Primordus.
Bram sent a letter from the Shiver Peaks.
What did it say?
Jormag is active, Bram. He's a Nord of few words.
2 dragons at once.
Yeah, but there's a silver lining. Neither one has gone all Mordremoth on us. Well, so far. There's such an excess of energy out there, all the old rulebooks are being rewritten. Oh look! The next wave is ready.
Oh.
That seems out of place.
Refreshing. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Primordus doesn't have monkey minions. Unless they've somehow changed. A lot.
Oh, that Moto! I left him alone with the rules for 20 minutes.
Oh dear.
That feels good.
Careful. Okay, let's see if we can. Keep a distance because the thing is hitting hard. 80%.
How are we doing against the simulation, Taimi?
You still don't have the high score. That belongs to Cammy, one of the Fire Island's raiding party leaders. She's super tough though, so...
Another Asura in here? I thought you were keeping all this secret.
I had to let Cammy in on it. A, she's cool, don't worry. And B, someone had to watch our backs while Moto and I got this thing up and running.
You already have people in the Fire Islands?
I have some more, let's say, trusted associates there setting up a gate and scouting. But Flaunt really organized the whole operation. Primordus's movement was something I purposely let slip. It's good because it keeps him out of my ears for a little while, and it also makes him feel like a big shot.
Only 16 years old and you're puppet mastering one of your superiors. Admirable and a little unsettling, Taimi.
I'll soon roll you all! Oh, sorry, was the comm open for that? Big bad coming up?
Okay. Let's go.
Run any simulation I can dream up. As soon as I get Moto in here again to debug it, come on out.
Okay, nice.
Outside of a few monkey anomalies, the room was very impressive. Next time you'll have to program in some Jormag minions. Any idea what's happening with the other Elder Dragons?
Nothing on Krakatoa can ditto for... Oh, what's his name? Brain malfunction, starts with an S.
What about a weakness? All this machinery has to be good for something.
Why don't you channel some patience from the mists there, Tribune? A whole civilization of brilliant Asura couldn't find it. But yeah, I got this in 5 minutes.
Maybe if you were as open with your research as you were with your mouth, you'd have cracked it by now.
You're going to lecture me on openness? Remind me again what happened to you in the mists. Oh, that's right, Zipper Lips.
Okay, we're all on the same team here. But, have you made any progress?
Only a few huge leaps. First, remember my chalk organ?
The horribly disgusting body part of an even more horribly disgusting giant bug that you keep in the despicable blighting pod fluid? Yes, I remember. Despite desperately trying to forget.
I named it Spencer.
And it's somehow more disturbing.
Don't listen to him, Spence. Anyway, I discovered why ley energy is different when run through him, and it's paradigm shifting. The chalk feed off ley energy, right? And we know that each dragon has a domain when it comes to their magic. Zaitan's was death, obviously. Well, you know what's guaranteed to give a chalk a bad stomachache? Death magic. Spencer filters death out of ley energy.
So magic is almost like light? Broken up into a spectrum?
That's a perfect way to think about it. Magic as we know it is like white light, composed of all the different types of dragon magic. I'm gonna go down in Asuran history logs for this discovery.
As much as I love discussing minutia, how does this help us?
I don't know yet, but I will. I'll never sleep again. Now, I'm sure you're anxious to try out your moves against the real thing in the Fire Islands, so let's head back to the main lab.
Okie dokie. So, yep, there's the gate.
Redlock Brimstone.
Whoops.
That's tribune to you, soldier.
Not anymore, it's not. You've ignored numerous requests from the Black Citadel to account for your time in the mists and explain this new magic. Thus, you've been stripped of your rank and are hereby charged with dereliction of duty.
You're to come with us, Redlock, sir. And if I don't...
We've been authorized to use force.
But we'd hate to cause a scene. I'm sure you would, pup. Getting this assignment, you two must either be the best warriors in the Iron Legion, or the ones with the worst luck. So...
Top of my class.
But it's starting to feel like both.
Redlock?
It's okay, Commander. I'll straighten this out. It appears I underestimated the Citadel's response. Hope you enjoy the medal I'm earning you today, soldier. You get to return with Redlock Brimstone in tow. Without a fight? Depends on my travel accommodations. You can have my seat.
Come on, Vicon. You gonna groom him too?
Sorry I'll miss out on all the fun, Commander. I'll catch up with you as soon as I'm able.
Okay, check.
Well, looks like I'm headed to the Fire Islands solo.
Sorry, I'd join you, but I just haven't had many moments to work on Scruffy 2.0. Plus, I need to start experimenting on the thing I told you about and the thing about the new thing, findings.
I understand?
Help! Someone help!
Wendell, what happened?
The Fire Islands. Our party lost. We shouldn't have strayed from the main outposts. Cammy held them off as long as she could, but
No! Did she make it?
no. They changed, Taimi. The destroyer's there.
Changed? How?
Like Risen and Mordrem. Unstoppable.
Risen and Mordrem? What do you mean?
They're not like they were. Different attacks. A different feel. I don't...
It's okay, it's okay. Take him away and get him some care.
What do you think that all meant?
Not sure. He could have... Of course. It's like you said about the monkey. They changed. That's why Mordremoth was able to... The Mordrem, Commander?
What about them?
The ones who came from the blighting pods. Mordremoth had its minions, the Sylvari, right? But it was able to create more, new ones from the dead. That power came from Zaitan. Killing Zaitan caused the other dragons to absorb the death spectrum, but we only saw it in Mordremoth because it was active. Then we killed Mordremoth, and now Primordus has absorbed some of the death and plantiness. I think.
Can we test that theory? I'll go and get you a sample from these new destroyers.
That'd be amazing, Commander. Be careful and let me know what you find.
Okay, check. Take the gate to Ember Bay. And we wrapped up Taimi's game, except... Okay. So something's wrong at the Fire Island. Speak to Bell, Taimi's on-site lead. There's Bell.
Commander, welcome to the Fire Islands.
Fitting name. I'm surprised anything can survive here. Can you give me a status report?
We're still assessing, but our preliminary findings are troubling. Primordus' arrival is having a profound impact on the island. The destroyers are surging in record numbers, and there's been a marked increase in the local seismic and volcanic activity. I've been trying to get word to Taimi, but the atmospheric interference is wreaking havoc on our long-range comms. I doubt you'll get much use out of that communicator she gave you while you're here.
About the destroyers. We received word that they've been exhibiting new abilities. Changed, somehow. I'm here to gather samples to confirm the report. Where should I begin my search?
Not long ago, we sent a scout east to locate a nest. I'd begin your search there.
Okay, so find researcher Twilly. See, 6 hours. So while we're here, let's reinforce armor. And go check it out. Okay, so let's check out the map where we need to go. So we need to go here to the green area. And of course, let's take a quick look at our masteries. So I've already unlocked most of the masteries in Guild Wars 2, and of course Living Worlds Season 3 is part, has a Heart of Thorns mastery, so that's the Ancient Magics category that's unlocked when playing Living Worlds Season 3. So we already unlocked Counter Magic for the first episode, and now there's like Thermal Propulsion. Employ Thermal Propulsion to travel long distances. So there's a thermal tube here. Let's see. And then, well, that does make me wonder if I'll go to the right area when I use that. Let's see. Well, let's just see where we'll end up. We take this one out. Because I do think that if we take this one, we'll go totally a different direction. What about this one? Okay, let's just grab this one. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, so we're somewhat heading towards the... No, we're not heading towards the right direction. Okay, okay. Oh no, not good. Okay, let's see if we can survive this. Let's go this. So we're actually a bit off. I think I will keep my sky skill just to make sure if we do drop down somewhere from our height that we can kind of rescue ourselves. So there is already an event going on here, but for now I'm just gonna skip it, and I'm going to try to get back to the place where I actually need to go for story and maybe unlock the waypoint over here as well. So I'm kind of slightly... Am I cheating a little? Maybe I am. Because I am trying to get closer. But...
Advance!
yeah, I don't think I can actually leave from here. Or... okay, let's just see.
Advance!
No, I'm not really able to do that. Okay, so let's see how far we are from... okay, pretty far actually. So let's go back to the promontory waypoint and just take the easy route. As in, maybe let's just try to swim. So it's a little bit hit or miss for the thermal tube. Let's take another look at the ancient magics. But things like Coda's Flame and Spectral Aid, those are quite handy. But for now, you know, if you have enough mastery points at a certain point and you've already unlocked most of the Heart of Thorns one, especially the gliding ones, then I would say just go ahead and try to train these as well. Let's see. So maybe this would be a better option. Oh. Oh.
This place is how I always imagined the realm of torment. Stinky, good, and everything's shining.
Okay, cool. So in this case, I've used like the ley line gliding. So it would have also been possible, of course, to kind of swim across, but now we simply used the ley line to go here, and it actually brought us to the area where we need to go. So as you can see, all these destroyers are already looking kind of like Death Touch Destroyer and okay, so there's Researcher Twilly.
What do you want? I'm quite busy watching my work get repeatedly dismantled by monsters, so if you don't mind...
Easy there. Taimi sent me. I'm here to help you retrieve those destroyer samples.
At last, support! I located a sizable destroyer nest, but the beasts ambushed me. Made a mess of my comms equipment. Help me deal with the destroyers and fix the equipment, and I'll get any samples you retrieve back to Taimi.
Consider it done.
Let's move quickly. The sooner we're done, the sooner we can all retreat to a less life-threatening environment.
Okay, defeat destroyers until you find a usable sample. We only need one. And restart a recording device. We need to restart 5. Okay, fortunately we don't have to kind of guard Researcher Twilly as we go. So that actually kind of means probably that we can do the activities for the Heart, assist the Asuran researchers. But I'm gonna grab a petrified stump while we're here.
That looks valuable.
Yes, indeed. Might look valuable. Okay, so there's. Let's get this one up and running again, and then check the data magic camera.
Restarting. Please stand by.
Okay, so we already restarted 2 out of 5, which is pretty good. That went quick. Till, of course, we need to face these. So these are a veteran rotting destroyer, kind of the Mordremoth, but also like death magic from, because it's rotting, of course. Okay, so I already have one usable sample. So let's get these recording devices up and running again. Okay, cool. So we only need 2. Let's grab that one. And one more. Let's grab this one. Nice. Okay, so return to researcher Twilly. Great. Ooh.
Charge! That feels good.
Let's just get this one out of the way. Oops. Okay. Nice.
Requires further study. We can't give up now.
Well done, and thank you. I'll take those samples now. Rest assured, I'll get them to Taimi at once.
Nice.
Oh my, that's not normal.
Not normal? How not normal?
Ember Base always presented powerful volcanic and seismic activity, but the intensity of these events is unprecedented.
Thanks to Primordus, I guess. The ground felt like it was about to come apart right under us. Are the islands in danger?
Given the dragon's presence, it's certainly a possibility. Unfortunately, I lack the proper equipment to know for sure. One of my colleagues was tasked with monitoring the seismic activity just east of here. He may know more.
I'll check it out.
6 minus 2 Elder Dragons equals an overload of massive magical significance.
Let's see. Okay, so that's just a little bit further up ahead. Should we?
50% complete.
Okay, let's see what happens if we hitch another ride on a ley line. Let's see. Oh, I think, yeah, cool. Oh no. Okay, too bad. I can't really reach that one. Okay, so let's see. We're close to the marker, but let's unlock this waypoint as well. Okay. And then head over to the story marker or the quest marker. Nice. Okay.
Grit, I'm hit.
So I'm kind of moving through this pretty fast as well. Okay. Hello.
Not good, not good. Perhaps if I... No. What if, Oh, this miserable device! Please tell me how to activate it!
No! Smelly Asura will ruin everything! Leave it to Skrit, champions of Rockface!
What's going on here?
According to these Skrit, this device has something to do with the building seismic pressure beneath the island. If we can't figure out how to activate it, the pressure builds and builds until, well, as the Skrit say, pop.
Pop, pop, wee!
Or it may all be nonsense. I can't tell what these creatures are blabbering about half the time anyway. This rock face they speak of knows more, but they won't let me get close enough to ask how to work this blasted machine.
Let me talk to them. I'll get to the bottom of this.
I hope you do, Commander. We're running perilously short on time.
Okay, so speak with Furtish Mate Fear. And... yeah. Okay, let's go back. So of course we could also take the waypoint, but now it's not so pressing. Okay.
You! What do you want with the rock face? Speak! Speak!
Let me pass. I need to speak with the rock face.
No! Nobody says rock face without script!
Strong!
Script!
Look, I have to talk to this rock face you're hiding, and the clock's ticking. How can I earn your trust?
Help the Skrit. Yes. Save Skrit from fire. Arm Skrit against the destroyers. Become a friend of the Skrit.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, so arm a Skrit 3 times, rescue a stranded Skrit 3 times, and wake a passed out Skrit. Okay. Oh, I think there's one.
Who's there?
Okay, cool. Got one. Let's do a little cleanup. Found a weapon chest.
Now that's a combo.
Let's grab some petrified stump.
You can never have too much treasure.
Let's get some of these Divine Touch destroyers out of the way as well. Isn't directly necessary for, you know, the storyline currently, but it does help with the heart. This okay.
Charge!
Okay, cool. So we currently have a Skrit here, and then you need to bring him all the way over to the recovery card. Deliver Skrit. Nice. And I think, yeah, another passed out Skrit.
Who's there? Skrit, I'm hit.
Okay. So let's run back. We at least filled up the heart, and now we still need to rescue one more Scrit and wake up another passed out Scrit and arm a Scrit just one more time.
There's one to remember me by.
Okay.
Advance.
Okay.
Stay back. You stay back.
Okay. Chill.
We need to save him. You're straight there.
Okay. And then we have to find another weapon cache, and I think we just found one, so that's good.
Advance.
Let's go here. Ooh. Okay.
I've done what you asked. Am I allowed to pass?
Good. Yes, good. Scrit are safer, stronger. Come in, come in.
We got company.
Well, are you just gonna stare at me slack-jawed, or is there something I can do for you? I'm sorry, but you're a dwarf. Or what's left of one.
And you've got eyes in your head. Bully for the both of us. And the name's Roban, not that you asked.
Didn't expect to encounter your kind out here. I thought the dwarves were wiped out in their fight against Primordus.
If you really want a history lesson, I can give it to you after I've dealt with the crisis at hand. I've got islands to save, and not much body to save it with.
Crisis? Is this about the earthquakes? What's happening to the island?
There's a torrent of magical energy building up beneath these islands. Energy that feeds directly into the volcano. My brothers and I have been tending to it for years, using 4 contraptions to release the pressure and delay an eruption. Then Primordus and the blasted destroyers turned up, wrecked the machines, killed the other dwarves. Almost did me in 2, but I'm still standing, in a manner of speaking.
And if those machines aren't reactivated soon?
Then the islands will blow, and the destroyers... Well, I'd prefer not to think about that.
I saw one of the contraptions just outside. How can I activate it? If what you say is true, we need to move fast.
The machines were built with us dwarves in mind. It won't respond to anyone else. Unless... Ah, I've got it. Take my thumb.
Your thumb?
Yes, on the ground there. Use it to activate the machines. That's one upside to getting blown to bits. I'm partially portable. You may want to move quickly. It's been a while since the machines were run. The islands don't have much time.
Okay. So, let's retrieve the thumb. Cool. Okay, let's return to the scout and turn on at least one machine.
Advance.
Okay.
Attack. Yes.
I just met with Rockface. The remnants of a stone dwarf, if you can believe it.
A dwarf? Astounding. And did this dwarf shed any light on our predicament?
If these machines aren't activated soon, the swell of magic beneath the islands will cause a cataclysmic eruption. They require a dwarven touch to activate. Fortunately, the dwarf gave me his thumb.
His thumb? That's disturbing. But logical, I suppose. I figured there had to be some knack to it. Being that the dwarf entrusted you with... itself, I'll let you do the honors.
Okay, cool. So...
That appears to have worked! And to think, all this time all I needed was a discarded stone thumb.
The dwarf mentioned that there are 4 of these contraptions around the island. Do you know where the others are?
4 of them, eh? Well, I believe one of the other researchers spotted a similar contraption on the western coast. There's another inside the caldera. As for the fourth, I'm not sure. One of the others might know. Good luck, Commander.
Okay.
That looks valuable.
Okay, so trip to the circus. Look for the next machine. Head to the western part of the island. So, let's see. And that's all the way over there. So, let's quickly hop to the promontory waypoint and go from there. Okay. It's a whole lot closer. And, of course, we can, again...
What are you doing? You're supposed to be packing up the tent.
Grab this ley line. As you can see, there's a ley line going towards this part of the island and another ley line.
Is that a village?
Going
all the way out
back?
Here? A circus on the Fire Islands. This definitely merits investigation.
Where do we go wrong?
I don't care how misunderstood she is. Her behavior disgusts me.
I wish this were a rare occurrence.
Oh dear. Okay.
A customer! A real customer!
Just know it.
Hold on just a minute. I'm not prepared. Welcome to Ember Bay's one and only circus, where you'll witness the grandest marvels Tyria has to offer. Want to buy a ticket?
No time right now. I'm looking for an ancient device, dwarven in make. There's supposed to be one nearby. You know it.
Searching for antiquity, eh? We've got a piece that may interest you. Not sure it's dwarven, but it sure is old. I might be convinced to let you in free of charge if you give me a hand with my chores. Otherwise, ticket holders only.
Here's my ticket. If you don't grant me access to that machine, the Fire Islands will erupt, taking your circus with it.
Oh, I guess we can overlook protocol for today. Go on in. Behold one of Ember Bay's greatest mysteries.
Okay. So take the portal to the device. Yep, nice.
Only 2 more machines to find. Next on the list, the caldera.
Okay. Explore the caldera area. Ooh. Okay. So this one goes that way. Yeah. We might, you know, be able to go there slightly easier. Oh man, look at that view. Pretty epic, huh? Okay. Let's not get distracted. But yeah, pretty awesome view. Okay. Let's drop down. Oh, but Okay. Great. Oh. Awesome. So we're back here, and let's see if we can kind of get out of here. Oh. To go, yeah. So can we actually go up there? Okay, so mounts are not allowed.
Excellent! An assistant arrives. I must remember to thank Taimi once we're out of here. Now to business. What do you suppose this contraption is?
It's an ancient dwarven device, one of 4. And if we don't fix it and activate it, this island is going to erupt.
Well, you're surprisingly well informed for an assistant. Okay then. This machine was shattered by a volcanic bomb expelled from the caldera. Parts scattered everywhere. I can fix it if I get the missing parts, and then power it by harvesting latent magical energy from the caldera. I'd certainly appreciate assistance gathering parts and keeping the local wildlife at bay, if you're willing and able.
Okay, I'll get it done.
Okay, so we need to collect machine parts in the caldera. Let's see what we can find. Oh, let's grab the petrified stone.
You can never have too much treasure.
Nice. Okay.
Advance!
Ooh. That's one. So while we're at it, let's grab a dwarven artifact as well. My machine part. Another dwarven artifact.
That feels good.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we already have 3 out of 5.
Advance!
Let's see, I think there was a machine part here somewhere, right? Yeah. Check.
Advance! Now that's a combo!
Lava worms. Nice. Definitely help with the heart. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So let's move on and maybe see if we can, you know, kill some wildlife here to further fill up the heart as we return to scientist quick.
than I expected.
Nice, done.
You've proven more useful than I expected. Thank you.
There's still one more machine I must activate. Do you know where I can find it?
We detected the signature of another one of these devices in the Mursaat fortress, west of here near the coast. We'd have investigated it already, but none of us have dared set foot in that perilous place. Do be careful, Commander.
Okay. So machine in a flame completed. And now... find the Mursaat fortress. Doesn't really sound great. Okay. Oh wait. We could have gone up, could we? I kind of... Let's see if we can grab the ley line. Okay, so I'm gonna cheat a little by using my sky scale to get up here. It might not even be that necessary, but okay. Let's go up, get some height, and yeah, so we can kind of fly over it. Move away from the ley line because it kind of moves the other way, and we of course want to go towards the other area. Okay. Grab some petrified stone.
Nice gear.
Oh dear. Closer. Oops. See, where's this ghost? Okay, he's somewhere there. So this part is rather tricky because these things are, you know, are all scattered all over the place, and it's yeah, it's pretty tricky. You can, if you're not careful enough and you're kind of trying to push through, yeah, it's actually quite hard to go around. Oh, crap.
Charge! That fits good.
So yeah, as you can see, they're quite tricky, to be very honest. Or maybe they're just a bit less like tough to go through. Okay.
Refreshing. Urge to kill rising.
Okay, let's see if we can do this. Oh, that's interesting. Hello.
Ahoy there, friend. Watch your step up ahead. The fortress is fit with defenses that will tear you to shreds.
Yep.
Is that what happened to you?
Me? No, not exactly. My name's Grumby. I used to work for the White Mantle as a ferry captain here. Then they started sacrificing people to that bloodstone. It wasn't long before I found myself on an altar. I stuck around and warned these wayward travelers about the dangers.
That feels good.
So, consider yourself warned.
The warning's appreciated. I have to get inside that fortress. There's a machine inside I need to activate. If I fail, these islands will be destroyed. How can I get past the defenses?
The defenses only allow mursaat to enter. Anybody who doesn't look the part is cut down where they stand.
Could I disguise myself as a mursaat to fool the defenses?
What? That'll never work. Wait, could that work? That might actually work. There's some mursaat armor nearby. It's very well defended. But if you can get it, it'd make a serviceable disguise.
Only one way to find out.
Worst case scenario, the Scourge of the mursaat claims another innocent. But at least I'll have some company.
Check. Okay, so find a mursaat helm, chest armor, a glove, and boot. And of course, they're all scattered all over the place. So let's see if we can. So here's a mastery site which you can channel. And oh dear. Okay, got one down. And let's see. Okay, so let's see if we can kind of push through here. And grab just the stuff that we need. And as soon as we have like the armor, we might be able to kind of oh, there's some mursaat lore tablet. Oh, wait. Hell, and that's tricky because here in this area mounts are disabled, so you're not able to kind of easily go to all these little places to grab stuff easily with your, with your mount. So what I'm going to do now is just kind of push through here and not really worry about it so much. Oh, from what I can remember, I should go up here and around. So let's also grab that vista while we're at it. Let's check the mini-map. Oh, no, crap. I didn't really want to fight, but you guys aren't giving me any choice. pretty cool. Okay. Cool. Ancient armor breastplate. And now we still need to find a boot. That one somewhat all the way down. Oh dear. Oh no, it's up. Go. Oh, great. Okay, so what we need to do now is get some height again. And then... Oh, sorry. Kind of glide towards this piece. Got it. Okay, nice. So now we're, as you can see, we're disguised as a mursaat. Okay, so here's a lore tablet. 8. As the dragons return to their cyclic slumber, the elder race has re-emerged. The once powerful Jotun refused to rely on magic ever again. They have since remained ignorant, brutish creatures. So yeah, the Jotun, you'll find them in the Shiva Peak Mountains. They look like really like these not so smart beings. But they actually used to be like great magic wielders. Which is rather interesting. So there's another one. The elder races could not agree on what to do. The Jotun hid from the dragons, and the dwarves withdrew into their fortresses. The seers stored magic for use after the dragons returned to sleep. So scattered all over this place are various lore tablets, and which is quite interesting, you know. If you just want to push through the story and don't feel like hunting down all the tablets, that's super okay, of course. You can always find all the entries on the Guild Wars 2 wiki, and of course use the Guild Wars 2 wiki to track down all the locations and actually do the achievement and find, you know, all the lore tablets. I actually haven't found them all yet, but you know, I plan to just return to this area or chapter in the future sometime and just use the wiki to track down the missing ones that aren't super easy to find, I guess. You could say that. Oh wait, we need to go back first to Grimby.
Well, you sure look the part. Those defenses shouldn't trouble you now. Good luck in your search. If you fail and the volcano erupts, at least it'll take this terrible place with it.
Okay. So ascend the fortress and activate the mechanism, because we still need one more mechanism to, you know, stop the island from exploding due to all the volcanic activity and things. So let's go back on the stairway and move towards the top. And as you can see, you know, these jade armors aren't attacking us now, which is great. And as you know, you don't have any skills currently, so you also can't accidentally attack them which is nice, because sometimes it happens and then it's like, no. Okay. Almost near the entrance. Let's just grab this lore tablet. We assaulted Zaitan with our army of jade constructs and enchanted armors. We failed, and many mursaat and forgotten died. We will never forgive the other elder races for deserting us. So, yeah. Okay. Interesting symbol.
That's the last of the dwarven machines. I should return to Roban.
What is this?
Armored up.
Okay. Investigate the scratches on the ground. It looks like something heavy was dragged into the fissure. Ominous. Okay. But at least we managed to activate this one. Okay, report back to Roban. Let's exit. Okay, so oh dear. Should we try to destroy some? Where is this?
That feels good.
Okay, wait.
Advance.
Fortunately, that's not a bar that needs to be filled up, but it's actually going down, so that means there are not that much defenses left. So let's see if we can do this event. Defeat jade constructs and destroy other mursaat defenses. Done. Nice. Great. Oh, there's a group event. Unfortunately, I think I'm just on my own here. There was another player a while ago, but he's not around anymore. Yeah, I can't take him down on my own. But yeah. And let's just let's just take this one out and see if that just wraps up, you know, the heart for this area as well.
That went better than I expected. Advance.
Nice. I noticed there's a fissure there, so let's do that as well. Oh dear. No!
My leg!
Okay, cool. Ooh, maybe I was a bit too enthusiastic going here. But, you know, let's just see. Okay.
That feels good.
We might be able to simply focus on the fissure and just take enemies down as they come at us. That.
That feels good.
event done. Okay, so report back to Roban. Let's just teleport back, which is an easy, quick way. Nice. Oh, there he is.
The Isles are downright peaceful. Guess you found all of the contraptions, huh? Of course, it won't be long until the torrent builds again. Perhaps by then I'll have these Skrit whipped into shape. Hey, you still with me, friend? You've got this faraway look in your eyes. Hey, where'd you float off to just now? You all right?
I just had a vision. A pretty ominous one.
A vision? You sure it's not just the heat playing tricks on you?
This was no hallucination. I have to get back to Tyria as soon as possible.
Guess I'll have to take your word for it. Well, thank you for the help, friend. The Fire Islands owe you a great debt.
Old foes, old ghosts completed. Set.
Nice gear.
And check on the egg in Tyria. Return to the egg chamber. So we just got a vision, but something definitely happened to the egg. So let's press M. Zoom out. So here is the ring of fire. And of course here's orb. Now we of course need to go to Tyria. So it's all the way to the north. Let's zoom in and simply grab the waypoint to the Forgotten City. So it's good to be back here in the Golden City. Let's see. Yeah, the egg chamber, right? So we need to go down. There's not really a marker, interestingly. So the egg chamber is of course down the hole.
This will make for an epic saga.
Be careful with going down. Let's see. Oh, now we can see the marker. So we need to go here. Further down. And take the exalted portal to the inner chamber. Oh no! What happened? So let's res him. Poor guy.
At long last.
Oh, it's not a guy. Okay. So, would you like to continue your story? Dragon Vigil, of course. There's Ruka, the other wanderer. Okay.
Commander, thank Glint. We tried to get word to you. I contacted your friends to see if they could locate you too.
The egg called to me. Is everything okay?
Yes, most okay. It's hatching, Commander. Glint's second scion will soon be here.
We should get inside. Marjorie and Kaith. You called Kaith too.
I wasn't called, but I was nearby and word spread fast. This is very exciting.
Where's Ritlock? I thought he was with you.
He's indisposed. Ruka, can we all go in?
I'm sorry, but you're still the only one attuned to the chamber. The magical barrier will not allow us.
Great. I'll just stay out here with the glowy guy.
It will give us a chance to catch up, Marjorie.
Don't be gone too long, Commander.
Okay, head to the egg chamber. And hold Vigil over the egg. So it seems it wasn't simply shattering, but actually hatching, so that's exciting. Okay. Let's move up.
Commander! The chamber! Something's wrong! Hold them off while I write this!
Oh no. So, a little baby dragon came out of its egg, and now it's immediately attacked. So that's... Oh.
What is it? Why is the barrier down?
The chamber is designed to reattune to the newborn's unique signature. But this technology is centuries old. Something must have malfunctioned. Keep them away from me. I'll repair this as soon as I'm able.
Okay.
I need to focus on the chamber's defenses. Keep the destroyers away from Glint's hatchling.
Oh no.
Strong.
Too strong.
Oh no. Let's go. Okay, so we can use the bomb on the destroyers themselves. We need to, be careful. Gross.
Now that's a cop.
One more thing on my list of accomplishments.
Oh, wait. Quickly now. We need to grab that bomb. Whoa. This is getting a bit rough. Whoa.
Lazarus, leave immediately. Marjorie, Kate!
They're tied up in battle as well. I do not come with ill intentions.
Then earn my goodwill. Don't let the destroyers up those stairs. And give the dragon a wide berth, Lazarus. It would be a pity to have your second life be short-lived.
Okay. So suddenly Lazarus turned up. And, it seems he's here to help. But, you know, he's still in mursaat.
Advance!
Does seem rather powerful, Lazarus. So I guess we're glad that he's somewhat on our side. Oh, craps. Let's grab that bomb. There we go.
Strong.
Oh, the Destroyer of Hope. Okay. Let's take this one down.
I'm bleeding. Refreshing.
Oh, let's grab this one.
Advance. Refreshing. My leg.
Oh,
That feels good.
grab that one. Throw it at the Destroyer of Hope.
Armored up.
Okay, so there's an explosive planted. Okay, let's use it here. The Destroyer of Hope. %, still left. Okay. The Exalted Shield is damaged, but it is still hanging in there, so. Oh, damn it. While infused with Lazarus harness, it smite your foes. Okay. Interesting.
Nice. Very nice. Charge. Armored up.
Yes. Also got some achievements done. Okay.
Sorry, we got held up outside. Destroyers... What's happening?
It's done, Commander. The barrier has been restored. The Scion of Glint is safe.
Not until that mursaat is out of here.
A mursaat? The Forgotten passed on tales of these creatures. I never thought I'd encounter one. You are the dragon's champion and shepherd, but may I suggest purging this impurity directly?
The mursaat I was in the tales of the Forgotten is dead. I have been reborn, and rising from the void brings with it a new perspective. We previously sought power through treacherous means, only to save ourselves when the dragons rose. But now, I see we must all stand against the dragons to save everyone.
You hope to align yourself with me?
You have killed two, have you not? Our interests are the same. The fire dragon is rising. I cannot stand idly by and repeat past mistakes. My actions since returning proved me a useful ally.
Like when you destroyed the Bloodstone.
The Bloodstone was destabilized by years of misguided White Mantle tinkering. I did absorb the blast to repower myself, but also, how many countless lives were saved?
What's the angle you're running? What's in an alliance for you?
The salvation of this world. The White Mantle is splintering. Those who follow Caudecus and those loyal to me. I can make them a force for good. Another spear in an army against the dragons.
This is the same accord the mursaat struck with the Forgotten. Then, they simply broke their word and disappeared.
That was a cowardly act of self-preservation, and something I will not repeat.
You seem earnest enough, so I hope you'll understand when I tell you there's no way I can agree to this. I can't keep an eye on you at all times.
I have an idea, Commander. I'll do it. I'll dig into his claim. And if Lazarus is truly changed, we can reassess the situation.
I welcome any inquiries.
Oh, it'll be much more than that. I'm going to be embedded with you. Shadow your every move.
Marjorie, can I speak with you a moment? What are you doing? He absorbed the Bloodstone's power. We obviously can't just easily put him down if his story doesn't check out.
He's touched death, Commander. And now he's back. There's something... The Necromancer in me wants to find out more. And, who knows?
I can't let you do that. It could be a trap. It's probably a trap. It's almost certainly a trap.
There's something about him. It makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up. And I can't tell if it's in a good way or a bad way. But I do plan to find out. I'm glad to be a part of Dragon's Watch, and I appreciate you looking out for me. But I won't be told what I can or can't do.
Okay. So I guess she's going with Lazarus and keep an eye on him. But look at this little baby. Glitz hatchling.
Lazarus, let's move out. We have a lot to talk about, my floaty new friend.
Okay, Keith.
I can't help but feel like I'll be explaining this to Casimir shortly. Given what happened today, I'd feel a little better if someone I knew was watching the chamber.
Someone you trust?
Yes. So, could you ask Taimi to get here right away?
You're joking with me. I take that as a good sign.
You've been a lot of things, Keith. But you've never been an enemy of this dragon.
I'll lay down my life for... what should we call it?
Her. Her name is Aurene.
You decided that quite fast.
It wasn't a decision. I just knew.
Then no harm will come to Aurene while I still breathe.
Thanks, Kaith. After the coming battle with this changed, more powerful Primordus, I hope any of us are still breathing.
Nice. So, Dragon Vigil completed.
That looks valuable.
And with that, also, Episode 2, Rising Flames of Living World Season 3. So let's close this window and take a look at Aurene. No, I don't have to talk to Kaith anymore. She's not really saying anything. So I first remember, playing this and thinking, wait, is this truly Glint's scion? I mean, she kind of looks harmless, and what's with her head? But, of course, we're currently in the heart of the Maguma jungle, and we were very close to Mordremoth, of course, when we defeated it. So during the story, because of course I'm currently really focusing on playing through the story alone, during the story of Heart of Thorns, you battle Mordremoth in his mind, and then he definitely has a different form than when you do the whole meta event in Dragon's Stand. So if you do the meta event in Dragon's Stand and actually defeat Mordremoth out in the world, he definitely has this face, kinda, sorta. So because Aurene has also absorbed a lot of magic when Mordremoth passed away, through, of course, while she was still in her egg, in this face he does kind of look like him a little, and that kind of explains, like her face is a bit like, but I guess she's cute in her own way, so yeah. Okay, so we've wrapped up the second episode of Living World Season 3, and of course next week we will continue with episode 4. As always, if you are also playing Guild Wars 2 and are on your own journey, I hope you had a lot of fun, and of course I hope you will join me next week as we continue the story, so see you next week.